Hello, and we are back with another episode of Donutson Talks, and I'm your host, as always, Donutson. If you don't know the sun, you're going to have to see the sun. That's one of my worst ones yet. But no, I'm here with a great guest, an esteemed friend, a good fellow, a knight in shining armor, if he had a sword or something. But introduce yourself, my brother.
What's good, everybody? My name is Chris Bateman. How y'all doing?
And we are here with Chris Bateman. Now, me and Chris Bateman are longtime friends. Our friendship is kind of going on where, like, close to 10 years. Like, what would you say? Like, sophomore year of high school, kind of?
Sophomore year, junior year, senior year.
Like, to now. So, now, Chris, how would you say we became friends?
And probably my earliest meeting of Peter was probably we was at the table. We always, like, there were different tables in high school, so you had like the more popular kids somewhat or whatever sit in the front. Middle, it was like all the sports fiends and everything.
True. That's true.
And then the back was just like everyone else in between. So I sat at a table where we were the niggas that always talked about sports and everything. Like, they call us the first take and shit.
We was like first take. That was like some first take shit, because we don't really go to the table and politic.
Word.
Like, for like the whole lunch period. Like, we eat our lunch, politic. We used to roast each other. Don't forget, roasting was definitely an integral part of a lot. Chris, describe yourself. How were you in high school? How would you, like, look back now? Like, how would you see yourself?
Back then, probably I was a good kid, but I was definitely awkward. Like,
why would you say that? What do you mean by awkward?
Like, just in the way I feel like I would move about shit, or just certain things I would say, like, yo, that was beyond corny. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, then again, I guess, I mean, niggas is always laughing at me, but
it's an at or with.
Nah.
I think you post a good stack, like a good roast. Like, if you like knew who you was roasting, that would be a good roast. Like, y'all be coming at each other.
Yo, me and Juan used to always come at each other.
That's true. Shout out to Juan.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see you as awkward. You just like, only thing that was funny. It was just a good running joke, like the sports thing, like you played the bench and shit. That was just like a running joke. Like, Chris is actually a very talented athlete. I'll give him buckets though. But
hey,
how did you see me in high school? Like, how you think I was?
You was funny as hell. I mean, you still funny as hell to this day. But yo,
people always say that.
Yo, there was no one out to make. Yo, Peter just come down. You see him, bro. He just make you laugh, bro. Like, he'll always say some shit or he'll do some wild shit, and then it's like, if you look at him, they'll say, like, he's a lovable guy.
I'm the good kid. I was like the goody two shoe. I do remember that.
Yo, probably
an angel.
One of our funniest things was yo, it was so many. Yo, it's like, it sounds fucked up, but it's like, damn.
Go ahead, say it.
So it was like the way when you was trying to do the suicide shit in Miss O's class.
Miss O class?
Yeah, we was like, Miss O, I'm gonna cut myself.
Oh. That's not that bad. Okay. That's not that bad, people. It sounds worse than what it was. I do remember that though. Yeah, we used to bug out in school.
All the time.
I was talking with some like people we graduated with, and I was like, high school taught me nothing. Like, that high school specifically kind of didn't teach me anything.
That ass, you feel that way?
I do. Like, I feel like the shit we learned in our school and then did not prepare me for like the next level. Cause like, going into Rutgers, like, one disclaimer, I don't think college is hard. You know how they always say college is hard? College is not hard.
Nah.
Like, if you really plan out what you gonna do, you can make college very easy for yourself. but I feel as though BT didn't prepare me for that. Only like one teacher.
Miss Garrison.
Miss Garrison, like kind
I was
of.
kind of prepared before it as well with how she lectured. If you ever had this.
Nah, I never had her. Yeah, the lectures is what fucked me up, and I think they should like kind of lecture in high school, because that shit, like, that's what college is. College is a lot of lectures, and if you don't come from a lecture like kind of you're not used to it, that shit could definitely throw you off. But Chris, you're currently enrolled at NJCU. What's your major?
So I'm a sports management major with 2 minors in marketing,
Ooh.
1 in social media, and then 1 in public relations.
Oh, that's the strut. Now, what you want to do with sports management?
Like one day my dream is I want to be an exec, like an NBA exec.
Hey, any team in particular that you want to strive for, or any team would do?
To be honest, it would be the Charlotte Hornets. I wouldn't mind being the Charlotte Hornets. Maybe the Atlanta Hawks.
Get you a nice little spot. Go to Atlanta. It's nice and hot.
I would say New York as well, because New York is home.
True.
Because part of me likes Jersey right now. Oh, Philly. Philly is probably my number 1 though. I always wanted to live in Philly.
Go to Philly.
Like, honestly, I think when I finish school, that's the spot. Yeah.
Philly's it's a lot of greatness in Philly, and it's basketball for sure, or if any sport come around.
I would be willing to do football too. Same areas though. I think if I did football, I think LA.
LA?
Yeah.
That's true. I love LA. LA. So what kind of sparked this career path for you that you wanted to explore it?
Cause sports is just always our thing. Like, as much as like people used to laugh at us for talking about this shit, but it's just like when you're very passionate about a topic.
Yep.
And then you're able to like
express it,
and then they're able to talk about
everyone understands it.
Yeah.
That when you politicking, you could be going off, but it's not like no one's taking any disrespect to it. Like, you could be yelling at someone, they looking like, all right, but this is why the opposite. So in that aspect, you, like I said, you're you're very punctual. You know facts. And would you mind getting into the broadcasting side even? Because I see you could do well there. I think you could do well in that space.
I would. I would. Just because, you think about it, like, because I'm pretty sure, like, each day they wake up. I mean, they probably got to do more in their job, because it's, like, majority of them are journalists.
Yeah. But I feel as though, like, the ones that are on TV,
they don't do as much.
And I'm not trying to take away from their work ethic or nothing, but they probably got a whole team. They got prompters that kind of cue them, and then they also just go off their own body. Because, like, Shannon Sharp is, to me, top tier TV. Like, he needs his own, I think he does. He needs his own podcast and his own show, because he's top tier TV.
So you think he's carrying that show?
Hell yeah. With no doubt. If Shannon wasn't on that show, I wouldn't watch it. And I know a lot of people wouldn't watch it without Shannon.
You really watch that show, though?
Yeah, because of Shannon.
I can't watch that show.
What? Shannon's top 5, bro.
Believe it or not, I just can't rock with Shannon, bro.
What?
Cause
Club Shay.
I think Shannon be doing too much with the LeBron shit. He come in there with the mask on.
But he has to now, cause I always like tell people this, like, it becomes more. When certain things like take off, it becomes more than just like a one-off. Like, so when he's first, like, he always been a big LeBron supporter, but when it became like when he became like a meme, it got bigger than when he was doing it before. So he gotta keep doing it, but he also gotta keep, like, it's fun for the show because he's right. Like it's fun to see him right. When he wrong, he be like, I'm wrong, but when he right, he be right for a long time. Like, and I feel as though you'll be good in that space, like on the broadcasting side of things. But from NJCU, you first went to ECC.
Not UCC.
UCC. Now, what was that choice of going to community college like opposed to like a university?
Yo, believe it or not, bruh, it's because I waited last minute applying to colleges. So, waited last minute, and then boom, just able to get, just went to UCC.
That's not saying that's not a fail on the school also, but that's kind of, cause they was kind of laxed about that whole like process, in my opinion.
I mean, yo, I got the help, but it's just like.
Oh, I didn't.
You didn't?
Nah, I was asking. The older white lady.
Miss Parisi.
I was asking her all types of questions. She was like, "Yeah, book a time and come back." Then I'll come and like we talking in circles and shit. Yeah, but
Yo,
yeah. She was a nut. That whole school's a nut. That whole school's
you still
some
talk to your
shit.
boy?
Who?
Mr. Love.
Oh, nah. I ain't gonna hold you. I seen her one day in Chipotle.
Which one?
In Bloomfield.
Word.
Yeah, I was high as hell.
Oh.
And I was like, "Oh, what's up, Mr. Love?" He was like, "Oh, yeah."
And he walked. Y'all had a little
Yeah,
conversation.
I did. Nah, we had a conversation. I did. You know, it's not like a doubt. Now you made me feel fucked up. Nah, Mr. Love was the homie. But, I feel as though, like thinking back, I feel like I was better off going to community college. I think I should have went there instead of going straight to Rutgers. Cause like one for money, I'm paying like your first 2 years at ECC was a lot of intro classes.
Yeah.
And I could have been saving a lot of money.
But no one.
doing that.
But that's the thing. I feel no one's believing that shit. And
True.
you ever watch the show Patriot Act?
No.
You ever get the chance?
Watch
Hassan
Patriot
Minaj,
Act?
Patriot Act. He be giving down some information.
Patriot Act, guys, tap in. I'm gonna look into it.
I mean, it got canceled, but yo, it was tough.
The
though.
shows get canceled.
Yo, what else? You ever watched Last Week Tonight with John? Is it John Lennon?
Oh no! Wait. Who? What's the name of the show again?
John Lennon, I think.
John Lennon. John Lennon's
Yo,
like
John
the
Oliver.
singer.
John Oliver. Last Week Tonight with John Oliver.
No, I didn't see that either. I'll
Yo,
watch it.
Yo,
Tap in, people.
He be giving some information, bro. Like
About like the human life or like
everything that's going on in the world right now. Like
Alright,
he
cool,
covers
cool.
stories, tells you everything politicking, what you need to look out for. And the thing I like about him is like I think he's more so to the left, but guys like him are willing to like admit the mistakes that
Facts.
that on your side. Though.
Yeah.
Like, he'll say stuff that dislike. Because a lot of people, when you're on one side, you're supposed to agree with everything that.
I think my views are more left also, but like I'm not gonna pick a side either, because I like to hear. I'm a person who like to hear shit out, like and see both sides.
You
like,
have to.
If you don't mind me asking, who'd you vote for?
I voted Biden Harris. It's like when I think about it, this might sound crazy. Crazy, but some of Trump's views were right.
Yeah.
In a certain extent, like
yes.
some of the points that he made, those like I kind of understand. Like we have to have. I was talking to this with my grandmother. We have to have more like we have to be stricter on allowing illegal immigrants into the country and
True.
everything else. Because it's just like you can come into the country, but just do it the right way.
Yeah. Yeah, but they've been trying to stop it too. Like it's things that combat that notion, like do it the right way. But there's things that combat that where they can't do it the right way.
No, obviously that's what I'm saying. Some of that is right though. Not everything, but
yeah, people. It's I'm sorry to say it, but people are like too scared to admit certain things. Like regardless of who he is, he say some true shit. Of all the fake shit he say, there's like 6 truths in all the thousands fake shits. But it's like a hard realization. Sometimes people don't want to admit it, I think. But from UCC, why you choosing JCU?
I looked at a couple of schools. I'm gonna be honest with you. My GPA at the time when I graduated UCC, it wasn't the best, but that wasn't a knock on the professors. That was just more on me and my commitment.
Okay.
I was in a bad, sad part of my life real quick, but I had to realize, like, I just got to get back on my feet and get my shit together.
Always chin up.
But what's the name? So I was looking at Rutgers. Rutgers was always my main choice. Even when we were
Shout out to Rutgers.
Seniors, I wanted to go to Rutgers. So then I didn't get in there. But then I got into Seton Hall, but Seton Hall is very expensive.
Wait, you got into Seton Hall, not Rutgers? Which Rutgers did you apply for?
New Brunswick.
Oh.
And I tried Newark as well, but both rejected me.
But Seton Hall didn't?
Nah.
Rutgers Newark was playing games. I feel Rutgers Newark. There's some people I went to school with that I know shouldn't be in school. Like, I swear, they should not be in school. Like, if they didn't accept you, damn, fuck you, Rutgers, now.
And it's just like, yo, I really just wanted to go to that shit. Because I didn't really think I had a chance at Rutgers. But then, remember the doctor? Dr. Thompson?
Oh, yeah. That nigga was smooth as hell. That nigga was like Charlie Wilson. That nigga was like Teddy Pendergrass. That was one smooth ass nigga. Yo. He got paid to kind of do nothing. Like, he didn't really have a job. Like, yo, this motherfucker really like Charlie Wilson, Teddy Pendergrass, like put into like one smooth. He was one of those smooth old niggas. He
did have a job though, I think, in a way he had to talk to like the bad kids or the ones that was like very suicidal.
Oh, that's what he did? Oh, okay. I never knew that. I thought he like talked to students, but like I never knew. Like, did this motherfucker even have an office? Like, I don't even know.
You know. So you know Miss you remember Miss Quijano?
The
English teacher we had freshman year?
Yes.
Yeah, so she was on the 4th floor?
Yes.
She was directly across from her room.
Oh, in that little office.
Yeah, like it was a bathroom there, but then the other one. Yeah, he really
that
was.
Nigga, he could have been in that office all day and not come out. No one would have said anything.
That ass. Cause yo, son, I realized
tough.
The teachers in that school got done dirty, bro.
They did. It was my drive to actually go back to school.
You think? I don't know, man. I feel like if you really wanted to study something and you wanted a career in that field, you would have went back to school.
True.
That's what it all comes down to.
True.
It's like, how I say? It's like, yo, there are a lot of guys that they go to school and you just waste your time not knowing what you want to do.
Yep.
It's like, if school not for you, you could just drop out.
Just drop out, yeah.
Like, sometimes you just gotta...
School's not for everyone.
Yeah, you just gotta reevaluate your life.
That's the myth they sell. Yeah, you just gotta look at things different. Like, school, I'm not a school guy, to be honest with you. Like, school
Seriously?
is cool. Yeah, I definitely don't like school, like, at all. Like, but it's not necessary, but I see why it's necessary at the same time. Like, especially like in the world, just based on the world we live in, like it's been a lot of crazy shit going on. Have you been to any protests? Like, did you go to any protests?
No, I didn't go to any protests, to be honest. I never been, like, I know where I stand with everything, but I'm not the type to really be in the field with it. I think, like, if I had capital and things like that, I would give that out. Yeah. Instead of like actually being present, field, like supply.
Yeah. So like I'm kind of the same way. Like I don't like talking like publicly. Like if you know me, I talk about my like views and stuff. But I know where I stand. But I feel as though like we was in such a pivotal like moment that I had to like do more. Like I donated to like certain. Then I found out like certain donations went to like shady places, which I was kind of disappointed in.
Damn.
But
you looked them up?
Yeah, like it was like a whole thing. Like if you donate to the Black Lives Matter, the organization, their money was like going to like mad different places.
Like what?
Like I can't remember exactly, but correct me if I'm wrong, people out there. I'm gonna definitely look it up and send it to you. But it was like going different places, and I found that I was like, damn. But I felt as though we was in such a pivotal time. We had to like kind of. I felt as though I had to get out there. Like I went to New York, like with a couple of friends, and we like marched. And
how long was it?
A couple miles. Like we wasn't trying to be out there like all day because we wasn't trying to run into no fuck shit. You know what I'm saying?
Cause at night that's when the cops.
Yeah, they're gonna get crazy. We're gonna be trying to head home. They're gonna try to get crazy, and I'm not trying to be in that situation. Because I, like, mentally prepare myself, like, if I got into the altercation like that. Like, I'm ready to fight. I'm not taking flight. I'm sorry. Like, and I know that's just, like, a mental thing, but if a cop swing at me, impulse is to swing right back. Or some shit like that. And I wasn't ready for that. Like, I don't put myself in positions like that.
Yeah, it's crazy out here, man. When you really think about it, nothing's really changed that much.
Nothing. It's like, I'm not gonna say, like, I was talking with some friends the other day about this. It's not that we're living a better life than those before us in the terms of, like, kind of like racial tension.
You think so?
Hell yeah, bro. People were getting lynched broad day. You see a white person now and it's like nothing. You see a white person, like, back then, they trying to spit on you. Like, they want to hurt you. You walking down a block, they kicking and pushing you. Come on, yeah, like, and you got to think, that wasn't that long ago. But I feel like been seeing people saying we're living in, like, a worse time. I'm like, you are crazy. You can go to work and, like, if people talk shit about you, they not really saying it to your face all the time. We're come talk about. Yeah, we talk about from an era where they'll punch you in the face just cause, like, you can't eat in the same spot as us. It's wild, but.
Yo, what's the name? What I'm about to say?
Hope there's a turning point.
You ever watch you ever watch the show The Boys?
Yes, finished it.
Yo, season
Fire.
2, that weather person, bruh, she was insane, bruh. Yo,
what's her name? Not Stormfront.
Stormfront.
It was Stormfront. Yeah.
Stormfront was. Yo, like a whole yo, this is how these mugs was thinking in the 20s and 30s, and the Nazis were max.
Yeah,
we want to purge the world and protect white.
Low key, I think for that show, her being a Nazi is gonna play, like, a bigger role, cause, like, that was some shit Nazis was trying to do. They was trying to make superhumans. Like, and that show's about that. I think that was a good. I like Homelander. He's one of my favorite characters in that whole show. Like, that nigga is like.
Nah, he's crazy. He's really crazy.
When he drank the milk, her breast milk, I was like, ooh. I'm gonna put a clip in. That shit was disgusting, but it was lit.
He really got her pregnant and everything. Like, he raped her.
I know Seth Rogen's an executive producer on that show.
Yeah, he is, cause he's been on in the show a couple of times as well. Like, he'll pop up in the TV screen.
That's hard. I don't know how someone came up with that. Like, it's a great idea. Like, superheroes are like a commodity. Like, they're an item. Like, they like famous people.
They're famous people. They work for a corporation. You
like,
can buy stocks in that corporation.
Like, that shit is fire.
And they got their thing on everything. Like, they're a real marketing team. All of that, they got a crime IT lab.
Yo, they do, and they cause the most crime. Not trying to spoil the show for y'all, but in the instance of the show. So, if you haven't watched it, I'm gonna give you a bit of a spoiler. Like, the people aren't technically born superheroes. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah.
So, would you make your kid like a superhero, like in that world?
I'm thinking about it. I don't know, man, because if I was down bad and we needed money, we had to do what we had to do. Then yeah, but it's just like, if I was good and straight and everything in my life, and I just needed to look up, like, what is it? Certain things about that corporation and what they do, and then I make my decision on that.
They was behind the cut though. They was in a cut for a long time. Like, but when I found out, I'm gonna spoil the show again. Like, when they was in the courtroom, and everybody head blew up.
Yo,
think about it. That could be that's your kid. I see that. I was like, damn, bro. They, like, implanted bombs on all these people fucking heads.
It wasn't bombs.
Yes, it was. All their heads exploded.
Bro, that's a person's superpower.
Oh, that was the superpower. Oh fuck! Yes, that was a superpower.
This
I'm
man
wrong.
said bomb, bro. That's
That
a
was the chick.
superpower.
That was the chick. She playing both sides. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Word. Ah.
Yo, she's a soup
Facts.
terrorist, bro, and they put
Facts.
a soup terrorist in the highest position possible.
Facts. I ain't
Yo,
gonna
you know what I'm
hold you.
thinking?
Damn,
Yo,
that's true. I thought that was bomb. Why I thought that was bombs?
Yo, after season, I just thought about everything that they could do. So when season 3 comes out, she's gonna be the storyline.
Yeah.
The leftover from season 3 is, do we need soups in our world at all? That's organizations that are gonna come up. We don't want soups at all in our world, and then it's gonna be like on some X-Men
a director,
shit.
Director or someone that works with the show. They said they're gonna get back into Black Noir story.
Word.
They're gonna talk about his story a little bit more.
Because he's not dead, right? He just in a
coma.
coma.
He not. Is he? Yeah, he is in a coma. But people were speculating. Well, he's black too. They didn't know he was black for real. When I seen his face,
Word,
they didn't know
he was
that.
a white guy.
Yeah, or Asian.
Nah, but he was like, what's the name?
But I seen his face.
Yo, his lips and everything was scratched up.
Yeah, his face is like fucked up. I want to know what like his power, like where he got, like what his whole power is, cause he took those bombs and shit like nothing. They set him up.
No one knows what.
Like,
Cause I feel like he's a mix of Batman with a little bit of the Black Panther.
With a little freaking what's the dude from G.I. Joe?
Snake
Eyes.
Like
Yeah.
they just mixed them all together.
I think someone said that he's the what's the CEO of Vought?
Yo,
they saying that's his son.
Moff Gideon in the
Yeah,
Mandalorian.
Yeah, Mandalorian. Yeah. He also plays in Breaking Bad.
Word.
He's a great actor.
Yo, he got range, bro.
I think he's Puerto Rican too.
He is. I thought he was. So he's black and Puerto Rican.
Oh, I didn't know he was black at all. I thought he was Puerto Rican.
Nah, he look.
He do like, but you know, Puerto Ricans can get. My boy John is Puerto Rican, and he said he tans well. So the guy could probably tan well. But nah, great actor. Check him out. He also did a lot of good movies with Spike Lee and shit in the 90s.
Word. Yo,
yeah.
But low-key, high-key, he tough, yo. But the thing is, I'm so used to him playing this sick, sadistic, like, cold businessman or, like...
True. That's what he does play in a lot of shit. He plays, like, that cold-shoulder character. But, like, who don't break... He just, like, is straight face, don't smile, straight to the point. But people saying that's Black Noir's father.
Oh, he is?
Someone said that, and like, it was theories behind it. And then they were saying Black Noir is the strongest suit. Like, Homelander is just like, he looks the strongest. Black Noir is the strongest. It was fan theory mostly, but like,
I don't think Black Noir is stronger than Homelander, bro.
People was vouching for it. Like, people like who are close to the show.
Bro, do they not realize that
Homelander that he's Superman.
See, basically,
he's Superman.
No, he literally is like.
Which is funny, like, because everyone on that team is like a Justice League member.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A-Train was the Flash.
The
Deep was Aquaman.
What's the chick name?
I forgot her name, but I know who you're talking about.
Who's Starlight? Who's Starlight like?
Starfire, but she more. I think Starlight is more so like a teen
Titan. Facts. She's like a teen Titan.
And then, cause I think Starlight was really based on Starfire, like from making sex appeal and all the other stuff.
True. That's so true. But she's trash to me. Like, she needs electricity for her power to work. That's no bueno. No.
But she still got super strength though too.
That's true. Well, Chris, what do you think about this? I have a real theory. That if squirrels were the size of, say, like a groundhog, they could take over.
You really think they can take over?
If a squirrel was like the size of a
You're
groundhog.
watching too much Rick and Morty, bro. You seen that episode of Rick and Morty?
That plays into it. But think about, like, you know how many squirrels are around us now that we can't see? Now, I granted if they were bigger, they'll be bigger and we could probably see them. But they could take over.
Too much Rick and Morty.
No, it's not too much Rick and Morty. That's true. That's like one of my favorite theories. Like, and I just like came up with that on my own. I was like, squirrels are gonna take over one day.
Yo.
You don't think so?
Nah.
If they were big?
I would think apes and monkeys would take over because they are smarter.
if monkey like if I said monkey, yeah, if like apes and chimpanzees like on some what's the Planet of the Apes shit, we asked out.
Yeah,
We might be asked out if they get to like how they were.
Cause they're literally us, but just stronger and
Yeah.
faster.
If they got to how they were like riding horses and shit, we asked out. I'll say that for sure, definitely. But so Chris, talk to me. Japan.
Yeah. So, when I was younger, I used to travel a lot. So I've been all around the country, and I even been out the country once. Went to Paris, France. But I always wanted to go to Japan. It's
Facts.
just like probably my first taste of Japanese culture was watching anime, and then it's just like everyone just love like if you just watch anime, you just fucks with it. You just want to fuck with the culture even more. So then you taste some of the food, go to some of the spots here that they brought from their country. Like, yo, this is very interesting culture. If you see some movies when they start doing things and you started
Facts.
playing games and all this other stuff, like a lot of Japanese heritage is tough.
A lot. That's what I like about it too. I like the history. Of course, I like the lights. Like the allure of the lights. Like Tokyo is definitely a spot I would like spend a lot of time in. But yeah, mainly the culture and the food. Like we definitely need more Japanese restaurants over here. Like RP to Ramagami.
Word,
Yeah.
yo, when you posted that photo,
Yeah,
I was
Ramagami.
like, dang, son.
That was the spot right there.
It was good.
But
How did you find that spot?
Rutgers. It was on Rutgers campus. I didn't. First of all, other people always told me like, "Yo, go to Ramagami," and I'm like, I don't really be in a mood for ramen. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not something like I like would say I eat. Like, so I just went one day and I was like, "Ooh, this is bussin'. I got it. I gotta come here. They got good sticky buns and everything." So, but no, I'm definitely like Japanese culture too. Like, and a trip is definitely necessary.
Yeah, most definitely, bro.
Definitely a trip is necessary. But anime, what's your favorite anime?
Of all time, is Naruto. Naruto all time.
What about it?
Yo, probably. So I watched a lot of anime before Naruto came out, but Naruto's been that one that's been with me ever since I was I probably started watching it. Yeah, youngin. The 3rd grade was my first time ever seeing that.
Damn.
They used to premiere it. Yo, Monday, we all just started talking about it, bruh.
Yeah, I kind of got on like anime kind of late. Like my cousin kind of not made me watch it, but he was into it, so I like watched it with him. And I like Naruto was kind of that's like the one of the first ones to really break into like the American market probably for us. Like,
bro, that's why they like over here, Kimoto.
Yeah.
Masashi Kimoto. Yeah. Yo, him, Akira Toriyama, and the Brody from One Piece, and the dude that created Bleach. Akira Toriyama did that. Yeah. So those 4 writers are probably.
Yeah, we just experienced some technical difficulties. The ghost. Oh, I know what just happened. My hard drive probably hit it. Okay, so the ghost of recording fucked us over, but we're back. We're picking up. We're here. So, Chris, when would you say you got into stocks?
Probably 2017. What's the name? You remember Tolu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tolu.
He was shout out to that nigga, yo. He was telling me like, yo, there's so much that we can do with our money, this and the third, but we as black people, we don't know that shit.
Facts.
So one of the things he was telling me like, yo, you save your bread, you start putting your money in the shits. That'll be, yo, that's it right there. Like that could lead you to have money when you retire.
Yep.
Money for your kids.
Yep.
So I started getting into it. Started reading some books.
Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Nah.
You didn't read that?
Nah.
A lot of people read that to get into finance. I'm like, that's not a good book for that.
It's not?
Nah, not to get it. It's knowledge, but it's not like a good book to be like, I'm going to learn about finance.
Yeah, like I focus more so on people. Like, what's the writer? Was he a financial consultant or something? Ever?
No. Yeah. No, he wound up like working in like with money, but he wasn't like a financial consultant.
Yeah. So that's why, like, I try to read more so financial consultants that write books, like books that I got a couple of books from Barnes and Noble, or books that are tailored to teaching you about the subject,
like the stock market as a whole, or just
terms, formulas, and stuff like that. So, my plans are right now. I have a couple of stocks because they always say when you're investing in stocks, buy stocks that are from companies that are long standing. Like I just I'll put some purchases in Coca-Cola.
Yep.
Because they have
UPS.
really good dividend.
Johnson & Johnson.
Johnson & Johnson, yes. Apple's kind of expensive.
It is. You could buy partial shares also.
But yeah, you can buy that partial share, add up to one.
Tesla. Tesla's a little expensive, but I have a couple Tesla shares.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Let me see. I got Verizon, Comcast.
Yeah, Verizon. Are you a long term or short term?
I'm doing long term, but I want to start understanding short term as well, because short term seems like that's where all the quick profit comes. Like it's not going to be bang bang
yeah,
bang. Like you're gonna get it all the time.
Yep.
Like sometimes you're gonna
take a L. Yeah, you take an L anytime.
It's in a way, it's really gambling, bro.
It is gambling,
like
100%.
It's just more so gambling on a higher level.
There's guarantees and there's some non-guarantees, but there's also no guarantees at the same time. So like, I've learned how to do like some form of day trading and shit, and I've like made some profit. I've lost some money, but it's also just really learning it. But look into a Roth IRA.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Long term. I like long term because I don't need money now. If I had money now, like to be honest, even how like not savvy, but like money. If I'm like good with my money, I will fold. I think.
You really think so?
I think like if I had a certain amount, I will fold. Cause it's like I got it. Cause I say that because it's money like that I never had, and when I get it, I'ma not know kind of how to. You know what I'm saying? I'ma freak it. I'ma fuck up, and I feel like I'ma fuck up some of it, but I'm happy I don't got it now. And that makes sense.
Nah, I want it now, man. I want to start putting me on the path of having it.
Okay.
Like, I'm not obviously nothing. You're not gonna get rich overnight.
True.
If you do,
True.
Somehow you finessed your way, yo.
True. Like lottery. Like if you hit the lottery, but even though
people that win the lottery, they end up going back to being broke.
Broke, yeah. You know, because they never had it before, and they just like they give out money, they buy shit, and don't really know like the repercussions. They don't know about taxes. Taxes is your worst enemy. And, like you buy 5 cars, you gotta pay up on all 5 cars.
Like, and then boom, you file for bankruptcy. Has there ever been someone that won the lottery twice in a lifetime?
Probably. I can see that happening. Like a big, hit big.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Twice.
I don't know.
I remember they did that on Family Guy, and then boom, like he got rich the first time, he lost it all, he won it back again, but then got broke all over again.
That shit sound like it could happen. Like I play the lottery. Like I buy a lottery ticket every now and then, but like it gotta be like up there. Like a few years back, the Powerball was like, if you won, you got like 600 million. It was almost close to a bill, but like taxes and shit. I'm like, damn, alright, fuck it, 600 million. That's like I'm Gucci.
Yeah.
Like I'm Gucci like forever. So like, I bought a ticket then and odds like, but if I hit the lottery, that'll be lit. That's like, I think anyone would be happy with that. That's like good living. But for your stocks now, do you also buy into companies that you personally like want to see like growth in? Like, say for Jersey, I know the next big wave in Jersey is about to be weed stocks.
They already went up.
Yeah, definitely.
They went
I've
up.
seen some.
But
I've seen
then
some
the
good
company
ends.
I'm invested in, they kind of went back down. So it's just like the thing is, weed stocks are so risky until more legislation is passed to make it a sustainable business. Because right now, it's really not a sustainable business for a lot of people. Because it's just like you want to, in some places you can sell it, but then it's just like there's a company. The company I have is based in Canada.
What, Medman?
No, it's their stock name is ACB.
ACB.
Yeah.
Look into Canopy.
Canopy.
I'll send you the information.
All right. So it's like they're based in Canada, but it's hard for them to really try to sell weed over in the United States.
Well, if that becomes like a federal, they put it like it'll become a federal legislation. They like kind of recreationalize it for the whole country at once. Which I see that happening in like 20 years, for sure. Definitely not something now. Also, for New Jersey residents, are we on this? Weed is not legal. Don't fucking be out here smoking all willy-nilly and then tell a cop it's legal.
Have people been walking around?
No, I'm not, but I've heard people say it like, I'm gonna smoke wherever weed's legal. No, you still gonna get your ass caught up.
Word.
And you're gonna be one of those thousands of people Kamala Harris has sent to jail. That's a little joke.
Yeah, son, they be digging up dirt on any politician.
Yeah, of course. And it's kind of like the other day I was like thinking like, I could be in local politics. Like, I wouldn't mind being in local politics.
Yeah.
At all. But if I do that, I gotta delete my Twitter. Like, they gonna find some tweets I've tweeted and be like, look at this motherfucker.
You delete your Twitter though. Everything stays on the internet.
True, everyone, but you don't have to look. But nah, they can find it. But nah, local politics, I think I have ideas and I think I can implement them for like a good amount of change.
So what would be some of those ideas?
So like, I like working with children. So definitely.
Because you did your summer camp gig up in New York.
So definitely try to do something where kids are like active, like have more recreation, have more things available to them. And like even during like it's been a pandemic, and I remember growing up I used to play Pop Warner and shit like that, and that was like cool to interact with kids you don't really know sometimes, and it's like a family oriented thing. And a lot of kids didn't have that this year, and a lot of kids need that, especially like in the area that we're in the area we come from. Kids need stuff like that, so I want to put money into there. Definitely education.
Education's a big
like just like teachers need better funding. We need better teachers also. Like the whole schooling system needs to be redone. Charter schools are a waste of time.
Yo, because a lot of charter schools end up getting shut down.
Charter schools are a waste of time. I'm sorry to say it. And I went to like a charter school and as a kid, and that was a waste of time.
So you felt like they say charter schools are better. Did you feel
no,
like you learned?
Not at all. You can ask anyone I went to middle school with. They'll say like, bro, I was getting all A's. Like, I'm not saying I'm a smart person. I was getting all A's. Like, doing bare minimum. Like, I felt myself doing the bare minimum. Like, granted, it was like it was a performing arts school too. I don't know if that's a little more lax, but yeah. But those are my main two. And then probably to say it, if I get to a certain point, finesse a little bit.
Really?
You know, take a shady check to like pass some permits, maybe.
Sound like you trying to come for a certain mayor, bro.
Ross Baraka, you word. I come for him, bro. I'll murder. No, I won't murder. I'm not gonna say that. But I'll murder his career, stealing money and shit.
Yo.
I would like if a shady check came, alright, but that money was for kids.
And you really think Ross did this?
Yes,
I was going back and forth.
It's a whole book, bro. It's a book about it.
That ass.
There's a book about this.
Who wrote this book?
It's called The Prize, and I didn't even know it was a book on it. It was just like, Ajani told me it was back to Aj. Shout out to Aj once again. She told me about the book, but my peoples used to work like in the North government. They have connections in the North government, and like he was telling me all this shit. Like it's like real shit, and like it's articles about it.
So what you're telling me is Roz is high key a millionaire.
Yes, hell yeah, yes.
Dude, Roz live in Newark. That's the question.
Definitely, probably not. Never seen Roz in the hood.
Was Roz from the hood though?
He is from Newark. He is from Newark. I give him that. I give him that.
Was Ross bullied as a kid?
No, I don't know. But only reason he's in power is because people know him. He used to be the principal of Central. And people know him. That's the only reason why he's in power. He's not good for the city.
You gotta be an evil motherfucker. Like, to steal from, where you come from.
Bro, I think once, like, he's a mayor. Once you get to mayor, you've done shady shit to get to where you are. I don't see this is probably even the goodest of all, like Bernie Sanders is one of like the goodest of all politicians. He's probably done some shit he regrets. Like he's done some shit to get where he is. So where you get to where you are without cutting some throats. You know what I mean? It's not like someone woke up one morning and said, "Yo, here's your position." Nah, you've done some shady door dealings.
Oh my goodness.
You shook hands with people you shouldn't have shook hands with. Yeah.
Yo.
But someone cut me a check like, yo, I give you $70,000. You put this permit for this building. Fuck it. I'm sorry. And I know that's going to be bad for like my political run, but fuck it. You only live once.
So you going to take that? So you going to be that corrupt dude, yo?
It's not corrupt. Like, I wouldn't be corrupt. It depends on what it is. If it's like a plot of land that's just there, and someone like, yo, build a house where we are. Like, I call this Eden. Someone's like, build a house here, yo, sign these papers. Fuck it. What harm is that being done? It may do some harm in the environment, but yeah.
I can't believe they're gentrifying Newark, man. Every time I look downtown, it's always, 7-Elevens on corners.
But do you feel as though it's a bad thing that, like, downtown is being gentrified?
I mean, yeah, because it's just like it's going to purge everything, and then they're going to kick us out, don't you?
I know that's how gentrification works, but I feel as though you only really see it downtown. You've seen it like Georgia King Village, but that's still like the downtown University Heights area. Yeah. It hasn't touched Forest Hills, like North. It hasn't touched over there yet. But I feel as though when Amazon put in the bid, like Amazon was like, we're thinking about coming to Newark shaped up. It was like, yo, the number one company in the fucking world wants to open up shop here, open up these jobs. It's going to bring in this revenue. Let's build our shit up. You see, they fixed all the roads on McCarter Highway and shit like that. They try to get right, which rightfully so. It is kind of may force people out, but I think it's good for the development of the city. And I'm not even from Newark. Like,
the development of the city though is still you understand this though, right?
Yes.
Development of the city doesn't always involve us though.
True, but I'm saying the aspect of that it hasn't touched nowhere yet. You know what I'm saying? Could.
What you mean? It's over by
downtown.
Downtown.
The whole downtown University Heights area, but that's where money is.
Does
regardless.
NCC count as that as well?
It's on that land, so they probably gonna try to take that land 100%. But NCC is a protected thing through the city, so they might be Gucci. But that area, you don't think that's where the main money of Newark is kind of coming from, and just putting they building lofts and shit there. That's just money coming in, and I see it like if it stays in that area, like the downtown that area, is Gucci. And that's like a shopping. Like, imagine if like Broad Market got to the point where it's actually good stores.
So you're talking about Gucci?
Not even like no. But like better stores than what they got now. Like, okay. It becomes more of a like you go there to catch the bus. But what if it goes down there? You catch the bus, but you also could do good shopping. You're not being harassed or nothing like that. It's kicking people out, I guess, like not. And I'm not talking about street vendors, but make it almost like a New York situation, where like you can do the vending and people be like a mobile area transport, but still have good shopping. You don't have to worry about a lot of stuff. Like, I think that would be good for like downtown. Cause you got the stadium, like you got NJ Pack. It's like it's shit there to build off of. You just gotta build it. Like you just gotta kind of work at it.
That's where the Red Bulls play, right?
No, Red Bulls is in Harrison.
Harrison.
They knocked down the Bear Stadium.
Oh yeah.
The baseball. They had a whole baseball stadium in Newark, bro.
I used to go to those games.
Come on, man.
What up?
The fucking theater, the Newark Theater, but that had the big Newark sign in front of it.
Cityplex? No, not
Not
Cityplex.
Cityplex. Not like by Chipotle and shit.
Where?
You know that Nork sign?
I think.
Bro, that was like a whole like theater. Like for plays and shit like that. Destroyed, abandoned. It's disgusting.
Damn.
But like, shit go to waste like that. Where it's like, if someone took care of it, that could have still been like a spot. But it's not.
Yo, them North riots went crazy.
The riots was pretty bad. Really bad. But sometimes, you know, back to like, someone needs to be burnt. Something needs to be burnt. I was like, I'm not an advocate for like looting and shit like that, but a pain needs to be felt, like on someone's end. But I don't know who end is it yet. Like, I don't believe like when people were like looting and shit. I don't think that was necessary at all.
At all.
Like, I get taken back. Well, you
But
know,
there were a mixture of some black people there, obviously. There's a
yeah,
mixture of everywhere.
everyone there.
It was only so targeting us.
But
we're the ones
because that's the media spew. That's why I say I don't feel this is necessary. That's the media spin on it. You know, oh, because we're here for Black Lives Matter, so black people are doing it. Come on, that makes like, come on, video proof. You get video, they crop it to show these 6 black dudes and not the 20 whites, or like something like that. It's a little ridiculous. But like, while we're on this topic, what you think of Blue Lives Matter?
There are good cops, but the bad ones speak heavier than the good ones. Lives do matter.
So, sorry, another technical difficulty. It's fucking up right now. But your notion that you said, blue lives, gotta start protecting black lives.
Yeah.
100%.
The good blue lives need to start rising up and speaking up against the bad ones.
True. You know, and I see it like, I have like, I'm saying I'm anti-cop, but like I do have some qualms with police officers. But for you to name your movement Blue Lives Matter, and then kind of after Black Lives Matter, and then denounce and say Black Lives Matter is like a terrorist organization, a political view, is all this dumb shit. But where you literally took your name and derived it from that, but it doesn't mean the same.
Well, all lives matter.
Like, it doesn't mean, it's literally the same. We're not saying it. And once again, for the people who are listening and you don't like Black Lives Matter and stuff like that, it's not saying that black lives is the only life that matters, but it's saying that our lives do matter in a world that we feel as though it doesn't. All right? Hope that makes sense to y'all, and if it doesn't, that's what it is. Like I feel bad for Cap, low key. Like, because he was like, not saying like he was the first person on the main scale or something, but he was someone who put this into the mainstream media, and he got dubbed for it. And then when it became, not saying, you know, once again, not saying it's cool, but when it became cool to be like, Black Lives Matter, let's support people, when everyone joined like the bandwagon, all these celebrities coming out of the woodworks and shit like that, when it was cool, now they want to praise him.
We forgave Drew Brees over the
flag it wasn't incident. It wasn't even a forgive. It was a forget. It was just like, it happened for 2 days. People talked about it.
And then he said, I'm sorry. And then everybody was just like, boom. And then he did a little letter to the president. But it's like, yeah,
but whereas Cap was.
And the thing is, though, like, yo, you have black players on your teams. Some of these guys that came from lesser neighborhoods where they seen the injustice getting done. And you had the balls to say that after people numerous times said what this knee, what the kneeling of the knee stood for.
Yep. That's another thing, bro. They don't want to take our explanations. Like, they ask us why you do it. This is why. Oh, no, it got to be this. Dude, I just told you why. If I ask you why you eat soup with a spoon and you tell me why, because it's scoopable, I'm not going to be like, oh, no, you should use a fork. Like, I'm not going to try to, like, say what you mean, which is another thing that gets me mad. That's so stupid. Like, how can you just skew it? Like, and people eat it up. Like, that is my main thing. People kind of just eat that shit up. But on a lighter note, Chris, I know you said earlier you wanna this big transition. You said you wanted to get into the sports management field. Other than that, what are some like other endeavors you do wish to pursue?
Well, travel to Japan was one. Traveling a little bit more outside the country. So Japan, Italy. I told you Florence. Probably simple things, man. I just want to move out of Irvington, then just move somewhere move in a better neighborhood though.
True. Dirty Irv.
Chill, bro. You're from EO, son.
No, I'm not. Don't ever. I'm gonna bleep that out. I'm not from EO.
You're from EO.
Irvington oxygen just hit different.
Yo, EO.
This is the freshest air you probably smelled. Like being on this side. Irvington. I'm not from East Orange. I lived in East Orange, but I am not from East Orange. I would never claim that.
Yo, majority of your time spent in school was from East Orange.
That was 3 years. That's it.
Yo, 3 years. Yo, I used to see you you lived in East Orange, bro. I used to see you on the 94 every morning.
Going to school.
But bro, you look like you was coming from a house in East Orange. You lived
I lived in East Orange, but I'm not from there. Not from there. I lived there
for a good
3 years, 4 years, 4 years.
Man.
No.
Wait, senior year
5.
is when you moved to Plainfield, right?
But I lived in Plainfield before I moved to East Orange.
But then
I'm not even from Plainfield. I'm from Jersey City.
You was born in
Jersey City, but I lived in Jersey City till I was like 6, 7. Then Plainfield, then East Orange, then back to Plainfield. I'm from Jersey.
Man, I stayed in Irvington my whole life, yo.
Like Irvington, cool, I guess. I got a lot of friends in Irvington.
Exactly.
I do. I'm not gonna admit that. I'm gonna admit that.
Everybody be hating on Irvington, but yet they all fuck with the Irvington.
Rightfully so, but like, people don't be chilling in Irvington. We got the spot though.
Chill at in Irvington,
I don't know. We got the spot. We can't tell people where the spot at. That spot probably hot.
Nah.
Oh, alright.
But it's definitely empty though, cause they don't ever clean up back there.
Yeah.
Normally during the summer, they used to have like little leagues over there, so you really couldn't do anything. But now.
Yeah, I don't know about the spot. We can't put y'all on nothing. But Chris, I'm gonna give you questions quick. Answer with the first thing that comes to your head. And I took these from Snoop Dogg, so don't say nothing like people out there. First thing you think of when you wake up?
iPhone.
Damn. Why?
I don't know. It's just always to check my phone first, see what I missed while I was sleeping.
Okay. Ass or titties? Ooh. That's a tough one. All right, I'm gonna go ass. Ass. I'm an ass man too. All right. If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Super speed.
Super speed. What would you do with super speed? That's one of the first people I heard said super speed.
Bro, you can travel back in time through super.
Oh, you want to do it like
you
that?
You can travel back in time. Yo, you could literally move in between objects.
True.
Vibrating your body at a high speed.
True. I said I always wanted jumper power from the movie.
The jumper.
Yeah, like I could see like anything I can see, I can jump myself there.
Oh, teleportation.
Yeah, basically, okay. Basically like teleportation. Yeah.
So, what else is there with the speedster? Yo, they can process things at a very fast rate. People don't be understanding that shit. Like
you can read a book like
and be done. Like yo,
that's
you
true.
Know how much time? Yo, like to them, a second is like 10 years.
That's true.
That's
okay.
how fast they move, bro.
Oh,
and their metabolism's like, I mean, they got to eat a lot of food and everything because their body moves
keep
at a
up with
fast
it.
rate.
Yeah.
But they're tough though.
All right. Okay. I like that. Favorite movie?
Favorite movie? One movie, The Longest Yard.
The Longest Yard?
Yeah.
Why The Longest Yard? I love Longest Yard though. That's a good movie.
Adam Sandler. Yo, I'm a big fan of Adam Sandler.
Shout out Adam Sandler.
I'm just a big fan of all
You
Adam
the GOAT.
Sandler movies.
You seen QB Halloween?
Nah, not yet.
It's funny.
It's funny.
It's like some kiddie. It's like a kid movie, but it's like quirky. I like that shit.
What was the last Sandler movie?
Or-
one of the last good ones I've seen of his was the one with KG.
Yeah. Oh damn, I can't even think of the name right now. That shit was just on the tip of my tongue. But yeah, so you watched that?
Yes.
Golden Gems.
Hidden Gems.
Hidden Gems. Something like that. Damn, I can't think of it right now. But yeah, how you like that movie?
Yeah.
I was so excited. I watched it, and I was partially let down. Like I didn't like the way the movie ended. Like
Okay.
it was almost like a Scarface effect. Like
He got everything.
you at your high, and then
Well,
yeah.
I think he did get it. He did get high off gambling though. He had a gambling problem.
Who? Adam Sandler?
Yeah, he had a gambling problem.
I didn't know that.
Like the character, like if you look at it though, because just like he gambled, like he had the money, and then he went to go gamble some more.
He seen a flip. So once again, we had another technical difficulty. So, we're gonna have to call it a quits for now. But me and Chris will definitely come back to you people.
Thanks for having me, bro. Appreciate it, man. Anytime you need me, I'm here.
Yep. So as always, I am your host, Teddy Donutson. If you don't know me, I'm gonna have to meet you. Damn, that's a bad one too. I did 2 bad outros today. But also with my man Chris Bateman. Once again, Chris, give us a deuces.
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 Appreciate y'all.
Pop a perk.